Oi, Leo, did you have a good festival or what?
Yeah, it was fucking brilliant, wasn't it?
It was absolutely unbelievable, weren't it? And this is the thing now, after a festival, what do? Christ, where's it all going to go? TL. It's not going to all fit in, is it? You know, to send it back. I wonder how many people have returned tens. Naughty. Is it just me, or does it look like everybody's gone home? We're still here. Obviously, we've been here 5 days and we're waiting for next bands to set up. But there's just not many tents left. It seems a bit quiet now. It's a bit uneasy. That's where Big Wheel were up there, look. That's where main stage were. I'm joking. I've come home. We've just got home. Right. Are you still feeling a bit... I wish I was still there. I know Leo is. Come on, let's have a talk about it. We can't be having none of them blues. Come on, let's have a chat. Are you coming? Come on. It's farmer here, look. I was thinking, what's this idiot doing in my field? So first things first, I want to continue with this channel and I'll take you to festivals and stuff like that, because I see that's what you like and we like going to when we can. But a lot of people have said that they don't feel right after download, that they feel a bit depressed, or they feel down, or they don't feel themselves. It's just not the same, is it, when you've been to a festival? It's like a little bridge, this, that I'm on. So I had a little look at it. And again, one of the sayings that I've heard is, it's a good one. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it... What is it? Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that you had the experience. I don't know if that's exact words, but their sentiment. And do you know where that's from? Allegedly. Dr. Seuss. You know, Cat in the Hat. You might be thinking, twat in the hat. Yeah, so we're back. We took us about an hour to get home, because we live in Durham Valley area in South Yorkshire. So to be honest, it's not far, Donington. What I want to cover is a few things off, if that's all right with you, if you want to come with us. And stick with us till end, because I've got a very special person that wants to make a debut. She means a lot to me, this person, so stick with it. I'm going to show you something from 88 as well, if you stick till end, that is absolutely... I couldn't believe I'd still got it. It's a little something that I saved from 1988, Monsters of Rock. Yeah, I want to cover off accessible camping and how accessible it is, and I'll just be truthful and honest with you. If you're thinking about coming, to use the facilities if you're disabled or if you've got a different set of needs, let's say, I'm going to talk about that and how you can do it. I'm also going to talk about, if you're new to festivals and you've not gone but you want to go. You know, there's people out there that keep putting it off every year. I'll tell you my tips for how you can overcome that and how you can avoid putting it off and how you can be a part of it. Not to worry. I'll cover that, and I'll also, just for good measure, be spouting all this nonsense as I'm walking. I also will catch up about what I thought at some bands. I'm not going to do one of them review videos where they go and give bands out of 10 and stuff. You've got to be there, you've got to go, and you've got to experience it and have your own opinions, don't you? But we loved it, as you can see from videos. I'll mention him again, one of my buddies, James, from By the Curb. But I've known him from school and he's given me a little bit of inspiration along the way. And he showed me a video of somebody. It kind of gave me inspiration. I've forgotten his name now, so it can't inspire me that much. He showed me this person and said, have a look at these videos and it'll give you a bit of inspiration. And the guy just were just out there doing it. And that's the main hurdle. You've just got to get out there and do it. And sometimes not ask permission. Just go in there and see what you can, see if you can get some footage, I guess. So that's what happened on first day. We got there a day early. I couldn't have done this. I'm just going to tell you now. I couldn't have done any of the vlogs or even download without the help of Jane, my sister-in-law, Alex, my niece, and also Leah, who helped put all tent up, hammock pegs in. I couldn't do that. I mean, physically I couldn't do it, but I couldn't do it. So we couldn't have done it anyway without these guys. So these guys came along. Obviously, the guy that looks like Jesus in videos, that's Ethan. Big shout out to Ethan. Ethan, formerly of a band called Dirty Scarlet. How can I forget that? Yeah, so feeling a bit blue, feeling a bit down and low after download. Yeah, a lot of people have said that, and I've heard a lot of comments. So I'm going to give you a few tips about how I dealt with it. First tip of dealing with it after a festival or after an event, and you're a bit sort of download is everybody I spoke to. The common thread that I saw with download is its community. So it's really, really good. They have fantastic bands on, somewhat for everybody. But the people make it, right? Think about it. If everybody didn't go and enjoy it and weren't up for a laugh and up for fun, there'd be no festival. So bear that in mind, and I'll get there. So it's community, right? So maybe, just maybe, you're feeling a bit alone because you missed that rock community or you missed talking in a community. So my first tip is make your own community or get involved with a community that you can still share those experiences with. Start a channel, start a forum, or just get amongst people and get chatting and share in something that you're passionate about. So that's my first thing. Talk about it with friends in a community-based setting if you can. Go for a coffee, talk about stuff, metal, what you're into. My second tip would be this. Have a look at some of the videos that are out there. And I know people don't like doing it because it makes them sad, because it's gone. But let me tell you something now. You only get one life, and I don't like lecturing, and I know it might sound like I am. But I lost my brother suddenly a couple of years ago. 3 weeks before a festival, one of my best friends died. And it came out of nowhere. A week before the festival, my eldest dog passed away. You've got one chance. It's not a rehearsal. If you see a festival that you fancy, or you see an event, or a day, or a trip, or a chance to go and catch up with an old friend, go for it. You've got to go for it because you're only here for a short time. Make it crack, make it count, go for it. I would, honestly, what's worst that can happen? Get your sent on and get it done. My third tip, I would say, if you've watched stuff, you've spoken in your community and that type of thing. Finally, my third tip, and it's probably a repeated second one, but I'm only being honest and I hadn't really thought to rehearse this. This is just what's coming from how I feel now. We've just got back from festival, but I'd say my third tip to beat the blues are coming home. Get your site, it's obvious this one. Get your send checked on for next year. Get booked in. Hey, I'm telling you now, it comes round quick, doesn't it, here? You can pay monthly. We've paid monthly. 60-something quid a month or 50 quid a month. And then it's done with then, isn't it? It's paid for. Then all you need to do really before you go is, again, this is fantastic, this is what I was told before off somebody who's a similar age to me who goes every year, and I will remember his name, I'll put it on screen if I do. He said, bring basics, bring your tent, bring your bit of kit, and then let festival take you. And I think that's best advice if you come in. Do it, get it booked, it'll fly by here. Don't wait for it coming around either. Get yourself out there, like I said, get some festivals going to. There's a lot of festivals about still. Go and see them fake bands, you know. Then there's actually, saying that, there's a good one in Barnsley this weekend. Barnsley Live, they've got a Metallica set. And rumour has it, I don't know if it's true, but a certain Ben Waller playing in that. No, told you. All exclusives here. It's really important. I need to mention this. It's really important, very, very important, if you're on medication, SSRIs or anything for like, I'm on sertraline for anxiety. This is really, really hot weather, so it's really important that you look after yourselves, and I need to mention this because you forget sometimes to keep rehydrated, and it's important to look after yourselves. Why is it important to look after yourselves when you're on these types of medications like SSRI?
It's really important to take care of yourself when you're on SSRIs, especially in hot weather. These medications can make it harder for your body to handle the heat, so you might get dehydrated or feel unwell more easily. Staying hydrated and cool helps prevent problems like heat stroke, which can be really serious.
Heat stroke.
Plus, taking care of yourself helps the medication work better overall.
Oh, it does.
It's definitely something to be careful about.
Yeah, you need to put sun cream on that, don't you?
Heat stroke is no joke, and
It's
it's
no
easy
joke.
to miss the signs. It's good to be...
From Aldi, about £3 sun cream. Should you wear sun cream?
Definitely. Sunscreen is really important, especially when you're on SSRIs.
Yeah.
These medications can make your skin more sensitive to the sun.
Yeah.
Definitely. Sunscreen is a must, especially if you're on SSRIs. They can make your skin more sensitive to the sun, so you'll burn easier, even if it's cloudy.
We stopped off at motorway on way home before I did this vlog, and first thing I went for was fruit. I just was like, I wanted something to quench me, do you know what I mean? A bit dusty, weren't it? A little bit dusty in download, and obviously the heat. So what I'm going to do now is take you for some snap. If you want to come and have some snap with me. I'll show you what I'm having for my dinner. And hey, another thing. I'm on Slimming World, right? And I've been to download. And I'm due to get weighed this afternoon, right? How much have I put on? How much do you think? Bear in mind, I've had a little drink. But I did... Hey, that video when we went to see McFly, no disrespect to McFly, but I'd had a little bit too much of that strong water called vodka. And apparently they were brilliant. So that was my fault. I missed out because I went late because I'd had a drink. So, can't blame anybody. Yeah. So, by end of video, have a think. How much weight have I chuffing put on? Oh, I better have to start from scratch. Yeah, we'll see. I'll update you. And I'll also, when we've had something to eat, come back to that point about accessible camping and how achievable it can be, how to get started with that. I'm here at Cake Station again. Alex, is it good to be home or what?
Oh, definitely. It's nice to have a proper toilet.
I know. Oh, don't we take little things for granted though? I'm definitely having a jacket today without a shadow of a doubt, so I'll make it quick because I've only got 10% battery. Like an idiot, I've been struggling for battery and charge for the last 5 days, and I forgot to charge my stuff today. Unbelievable. You know what I'm at? What's that? That looks nice.
That is a Kinder chocolate cheesecake.
Oh, Kinder chocolate.
We've got key lime cheesecake, well, key lime pie, and we've got a Battenberg cheesecake.
Beautiful. Well, let's see what we can have then. Look at this beautiful jacket potato, cheese and beans, salad. How much is this, Jane, normally?
That's a £5.
That'd be what, 25 quid at download?
It possibly would be, yes.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Measured cheese on there though, so you get a bit more if you're not on Slimming World.
I am on Slimming World, so you'd regularly get more.
The cheese I've measured for you.
Yeah, perfect.
And no butter.
So you know I'm not cheating. I've been to download. I'm supposed to be getting me self-controlled and getting back healthy.
Yeah, you are. You're doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, thank you very much. I will continue. Then I can get to more festivals if my health's better. What you got, cock? Can't talk with his mouth full, can he? He's got egg mayo. I'll tell him. So if you've got a disability or you've got different needs and that's what's putting you off going to download, don't let it. It's easy to sell that, isn't it? It really is. But from my own experience, it's been a lot better this year. We used accessible camping. So the first part that you need to do with that is if you've got something that you need support with, then you first of all need to get a Nimbus card, which there's a link to on the download website. So it's really straightforward to apply for. and then you use that reference to link in with your download account. I knew I couldn't carry stuff. I knew I'd struggle to set the tent up. I'd need somebody with me to help me through the anxieties and stuff that I do have a challenge with. So I looked into it, and you can actually bring along with you an essential companion, and they're there to help support you. So that means that they're there for you to either prompt you, help you physically, or in your day-to-day, or even your routine. And you're allowed to bring one person per person with a disability. Now, we fetched an essential companion, and it made my life a lot easier. And it certainly helped me. Before I went to download, I was thinking things like, I can't carry stuff, so I can't go. Or, who will help me if I get anxious? It's easier not to go. So don't let that. I drew a list of all the things why I shouldn't go, and I crossed them off after looking into it and looking at what download can offer you for with a disability with accessible camping. So how did we find it? Well, other than it were a massive, massive help, and loads better may I add than 2023 when we went, which were a bit of a struggle. So yeah, there's a new team that's involved called the FAB team that are event organisers, and they do a lot of help, as well as the download team. I believe everybody was super, super helpful, super friendly. And like I've said earlier, you're amongst like-minded individuals, all different age groups, people with mixed abilities, very diverse, but everybody wants to help each other because everybody thinks I'm part of something and I want to be able to enjoy it. So, hey, this chap needs an hand, let me give him. It's just like that. A couple of things to watch out for, based on my experience this year. There's a few areas that are gravelly, so not really uneven, but there's just quite rocky and gravelly. And what I would say is, if you've got a wheelchair or you need support with that sort of, where you drive on or where you travel on, then I would look at the maps. There's maps provided. There's a lot, an heck of a lot, of flat metal surface that they've put down, which were very accessible, and it made my life easier because I get unsteady on my feet. Sometimes my knees will give way, that type of thing. So have a look on the maps where the most accessible parts are, and you can plan your journey around that, can't you? I would say take what you need, essentially, but don't take too much stuff, because then it's easier to kind of like set up into it. And definitely take a helper, definitely take an essential companion. It's definitely worth it. On that, someone said to me, with an essential companion, what we did this year, were, because they come in for free, because you've got the accessibility needs, we got them to contribute towards like the food and stuff, and they were fine with it, which I think that's quite fair if you round it off that way. It's each to their own, because they're coming to help you anyway. So yeah, just individually how you feel about that, it's up to you. The showers and the toilets are absolutely fantastic in the accessible camping. They are festival toilets at the end of the day, but they're big and they've got handles. There's plenty of room. There's wheelchair adapted ramps for them. There's just basically, there were never a point where I struggled. Do you know what I mean? You might have a couple queuing, and that's another good thing with accessible camping. You get like queue jumping. So if you wanted to go to Megastore, if you wanted to go to Megastore, for example, but there's a queue a mile long, but you can't stand because you're in a lot of pain, you get to go to a shorter queue, and then you can access it that way, which I think is very, very fair. I find out really good. Well, there's lots of water. There's water available. There's people to talk to. If you're having a moment with anxiety, there's teams in there that can help you. The support network is absolutely brilliant. I can definitely recommend that. I can recommend that, essentially. So you can do it. And what about people? So what I'll do is I'll put a short checklist, if you like, if you're going to be going accessible camping for download. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. I can tell you that. Don't let it put you off. Be part of it. Don't think, I can't mosh. Do you know what I mean? Or I can't go at mosh pit. I can't head bang anymore. That type of thing. It didn't stop me from enjoying everything. I took a chair with me. Do you know what? I took a chair with me. I sat a couple of rows back, and I sat through most of the concerts that I saw. We had getting up, and I were absolutely comfortable. Buggered everybody else. If anybody, and you don't get any of it. That's what I mean. You don't get people judging you at all. But I just thought, no, I've paid ticket. I'm here. I'm going to enjoy it to the best of my ability, and that's what you've got to do, rather than just miss out. Promise me you'll have a think about it, because it's definitely doable if you've got a different ability. It definitely is. And for people that have never been, that's put off, they've got an anxiety about going. There's something they really want to do. It looks great on videos, but I can't do it. I don't think I'd be able to cope. I would say to you, give it some thought, give it some preparation, and go for it. Do it. You only live once. The thing is, you're at a festival with a lot of people, but if you're camping, like I did in my vlogs, you can go back to your tent and you can unwind. You can get some shade. You can have half an hour if you want, because it's your tent. It's your festival. Make it work for you. It doesn't matter if you've missed a band. There's another one on in 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Make it work for you, and I would encourage anybody to go. I've seen all different ages, all different abilities, and it's a shame to miss out. But don't beat yourself up if you weren't ready this year. But I will see you next year, and when I see you, come up and say, all right, and we'll have a chat. I'd like that. That's brilliant. Hopefully next year there'll be even more of us going. There's talk of a few of families going next year. And a few of my close friends wanting to join me, so that'd be superb. So I'd love to see you. Come along. What have you got to lose? If you don't like it, it's not for you. You don't have to come back year after, do you? Do you know what I mean? Enjoy it. Go for camping experience as well, because then you've got somewhere to go and chill out. That's what I'd say. Anyway, thanks for watching so far. It's a longer than usual one, isn't it? I just thought I'd round stuff up best I can. And now I'm going on a bit of a side quest. And it reminded me, when I had this idea, a bit weird, it's like Empire Strikes Back when Luke flies off and goes to a planet and meets somebody right wise. I wonder who it can be. And of course I miss my mum. Did you miss me, mother, when I went to the festival?
I missed you every minute of every day that I don't see you.
That is a bit soft, though, that.
I am soft.
Oh, alright. I was telling him in my other video about when my dad took me to 88 in BMW, and when them two lads got crushed.
Oh my God, don't. Oh my God.
I know.
You see, his dad took him, his friend, and then he took
Another
someone
yeah.
that mother and dad didn't know
Oh, Dad, I forgot about that.
had gone.
Mm.
And I'm working with his dad, and he was going to pick him up later on. It took 3,
Yeah.
and then during afternoon.
Did you hear news while you were working?
No, when I finished work,
All right.
my mum,
Yeah.
both in me and his dad, and I got this news on that there were loads missing, and what it stays that collapsed.
No, it was a various amount of things. It was tragic because it happened at different times. It weren't just one thing that went wrong.
So there's me watching television, knowing the lad's gone, that mother don't know he's gone, and he's got to bury them. There's thousands and thousands. I'm hoping, God, I hope everything's all right.
Wow.
I've never been, well, I have, but
Back then you were.
back then, I've never been so stressed in all my life. But he come back with 3.
Mum, people that go to enjoy themselves like that, they should. You don't think they're not going to come home, do you?
No,
It's
and
awful.
one of them lost a show.
No, what? One of ours lost the show.
Yes.
Yes. At least we got out.
That's what I'm
We're all
thinking.
safe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember somebody losing a shoe.
yeah, it is.
I remember when my dad came to pick us up, I just saw this silhouette
Oh.
walking down past all these rockers, and it was like Equalizer. you know, like beginning of Equalizer, an old program. He just like appeared from this mist and shadows, and he wore. Bless
He didn't
him.
know about this though.
I know, my dad didn't. Yeah. Well, I
Because
thought he did.
He
back then.
set off
Yeah.
before this had happened, and it happened while he was going for him.
Yeah.
My God.
But he came out shadows, my dad, and there were all these fires. He used to light fires up at the back of field, and there were all rockers round.
Yeah.
And then my dad just appeared amongst these like bikers or rockers or whatever you want to call them. And he says to me, "All right, lad, is your mates here?" And like I said earlier, I daren't tell him that I'd lost him. And they just like spawned in from each side, and we were all together. And I was like, that is lucky.
Very lucky.
Really lucky.
Oh, oh my God. I didn't know if we're coming back with none.
No.
One.
No, it's so sad. So tragic as well.
That is tragic.
Yeah. So we're lucky. We need to live every day and go to as many festivals as we can and enjoy his lives, don't we, Mum?
You need to
You'd go to download, wouldn't you?
To where?
To Metal Festival, you'd come.
I'm a bit too old now to sleep in a tent.
VIP,
If there were...
VIP.
Oh, no. No, look. If I were going, I'd go full pelt. You know, I'd be there with, or whatever you do, legally.
Exactly.
Like
I'm our legal, Mum.
Pardon?
Our legal this time.
I hope so, love. It ought to be illegal.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. Do you know, love? Can I just tell everybody, I'm so proud to be his mother.
Sure.
Cheers, Mum. Love him.
What did you reckon then to download? What your favourite? Just tell me what your favourite band were.
I think it's got to be Steel Panther for me. I thought it was just an absolute blast. It was just so much fun. And
they were very funny.
It was like being at an house party. That's the best way I can put it in the best way.
Brilliant. My favourite were Sex Pistols, but Hate Breeder was so good. So I've got Leo out here just because I said on this vlog that I'd show you something. And I don't know if you've seen that before, so have a look at that.
Ooh. Monsters of Rock, Iron Maiden.
So that's my original programme from when I went to download in '88. Can you believe it? How old's that then? Quick maths. Have a flick through it if you want.
37.
It's 37-year-old.
That edit picture there, innit? It's sort of similar to the map that we've got now for download. You can tell it's sort of the same area.
Yeah. It's probably a lot bigger now, but that's essentially you got a map in it. Have a flick through.
Were they camping then? Back then?
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. Andy Taylor. Yeah. There you go. Andy Taylor, my brother. That was my brother's name.
Bob Taylor's, Bob Taylor's.
Yeah. See, some of your family.
Yeah, we ain't got a Bob.
Iron Maiden, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
All band there, you got Bruce. You got, what's his face? I can't remember the bass player's name. You know.
Steve Harris.
Yeah. Great bass player,
Yeah. Some of the bits are stuck together, but it's probably because it's old. I ain't done, I found this in attic and I've not seen it for years and years and years.
You have to get this framed, I reckon.
I don't know.
Kiss.
I know.
Before that makeup.
It's weird that because Kiss were down as being headlined, and on my video I said I'd seen Kiss, but they used to do this weird thing with Monsters of Rock. They do Monsters of Rock in England and Monsters of Rock like in America or something.
Yeah.
So I think they were on like an American like.
Kerrang. I didn't know it was going for that long.
Oh God, yeah, Kerrang's been going for ages.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It's going now, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's, I know, it's just mental, isn't it?
It's like bloody Rocky Horror.
What, Kiss are?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it's proper 80s looking. This.
Some more boobs here.
Oh yeah, there's boobs all over then.
Kiss Exposed. This is weird. This we've seen Kiss without makeup. What we got here?
I don't know. There's some like pamphlet inside, probably advertising.
Oh, that's cool as well. That.
What
is it? A mail order. I'm guessing it's some sort of subscription you sign up for. You get.
I think it's just T-shirts. I think back then you had to like mail off orders through post for a T-shirt.
T-shirts look fucking brilliant.
11 quid, look, 10 quid.
Love that.
Which one?
That one at top right.
Miami Vice. Yeah,
They're all sick, to be fair.
yeah, they are.
I don't even listen to Halloween, but their shirts look cool.
They were good Halloween. I thought they were good. I really liked Halloween's music, but the singing were a bit too dramatic at times. They're probably ahead of the time. Yeah, Dave Lee Roth, I said I didn't know too much about him. I'll tell you something. I knew about it when he played that jump, because we all just, the crowd just leapt up. Yeah, but that's Dave Lee Roth. I think it's Dave Lee Roth Scott. You writ that, I think.
It's like Michael Starr, yeah, from Steel Panther.
Well,
Looks
this is
just
why
like him.
this is why Steel Panther based themselves on
Yeah.
H's.
Oh, James there, he looks young. Looks about what? 20 something? A bit older than me.
And you're what? 21.
21.
Yeah. 21.
Oh God, not that prick.
Yeah, I've got a disdain for Dave Mustaine. Sorry, guys.
Can't stand.
I won't say can't stand him, but I'm just not into Megadeth.
See, if I like Megadeth, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses. Or Duff. Is it Duff?
I think when I saw Megadeth at Donington, he came on stage and said something like "Power to the IRA,"
Oh God.
and I was like, "Yeah, I don't like you."
Wow, that's cool as fuck. I like that.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses. Yeah. See, these are singles that were out at time as well.
Yeah, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Is there an Iron Maiden one?
Yeah, look, Anthrax, yeah, they were on American leg, and I were a bit gutted that they weren't on English leg. So they were my favourite band at the time, Anthrax. They just took over after. My favourite were Iron Maiden, but my second favourite, I was just getting into thrash and Anthrax.
Yeah, maybe.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I know. All right.
Can I put that in my bedroom?
We'll have to get it printed or something.
That exact song, Harvest for a Sorrow, if you go on the Metallica YouTube from 2 years ago, they've got, I think it's 2 clips of the download that they played in 2023.
Oh, something just fell
And
out.
I'm actually in that video.
What's fell out, Leo?
Oh God, this is old.
Oh my God, oh my God, I didn't know I'd still got this. It's my original ticket to getting in.
No camping is allowed.
Oh my God, that's my original Monsters of Rock. Is that, it fell out of here?
Yeah.
Jeez, I need this framing. Oh, wow.
Dad, look.
Yeah,
Slayer.
that's a great album, that. South of
Is that
Heaven.
the first one?
No, it's about a third, isn't it? Something.
Oh, yeah, it's 80, isn't it? I always keep thinking it's the 70s.
No.
Just released. No, I don't think it has.
No.
That's a new one. I know that one because we made Josh like.
So, are we going back again to download?
Absolutely. I want to go next week. Honestly, I'd love to.
Hey, you'd go every week, wouldn't you?
Honestly, I'd love to.
Thanks for coming with me, mate. Love you.
Of course, we'll do it again. We'll do it every year if we can.
Just before we went away, we lost a very, very dear companion of ours, Pebble. We had Pebble initially for a holiday whilst our friends went away, but she never went home. She had her best years with us, and we love her still to this day. So I'm dedicating this video to Pebble and some others, but it were tough. It were tough to go away just knowing that you'd just said goodbye to one of your finest furry friends who will always have a place in our heart. Pebble, fly high, girl. We love you. We miss you every day. Every day. Life, eh?